Okay, gang. Gang, guys, that came out kind of strange. Week 7, Math 1700. Let me tell you what's up. This is going to be a short video. I hope to keep it under 5 minutes. First of all, we're going to change focus today. We're pretty much through with me introducing and teaching the content that's going to be covered on the midterm. So our focus right now, beginning this week, well, focus is on your midterm exam. Okay, the ugliest X in the history of writing X's. Guys, here's what's happening with your midterm. Your midterm is on October the 14th. You must take exams in a proctored situation, and unless you have extenuating circumstances, you must take the exam on October the 14th. Guys, I'm not going to be very lenient on giving exams other than October the 14th. And I explained that. If this is, if this is a mystery to you, if this is a surprise, and that's it, just shows me that you uh, didn't pay attention in week 1 when I put up the introductory video and discussed this earlier. The room, I don't know yet. I'm still working on that, but it's to be announced. I do know that your exam is computerized. It'll be on my math lab, so you're going to need to be able to log into your account and take the test on my math lab. Uh, the exam will be given. There's going to be a broad window that you can drop in and take your exam. So I'm doing that for people who have night classes, so they can get maybe come in before their evening class, or some of the classes go from 5 to 7. It's going to give you an hour to take your test. It's going to be about an hour exam. The only thing that I ask is you get there in time for you to be done by 8 p.m. So guys, I'm shutting the computers off. You're turning in your exam at 8 p.m. So guys, if you're a slow test taker, like me, I was. Uh, this is again going to be somewhere between an hour and a half exam. So you may need to allow 2 hours. So you may need to come in no later than 6 o'clock, or heck, take a vacation day, take a sick day, come in at 2. You got 6 total hours. But again, you can't start before 2, and you must be finished by 8 p.m. Now, if you're not going to be around, there are things called testing centers around the United States. I've seen these testing centers charge anything from $25 to $100. Around this area, they seem to be a little cheaper. Out around the Los Angeles area, they're a lot more expensive. I've seen them run up to $100. And again, this is no surprise, guys, not if you paid attention. I told you in the first video that exams must be proctored. Okay? And the easiest way to do this is just suck it up. No excuses. Come in October the 14th, take your exam, get it behind you. Okay? Uh, so anyway, our focus this week is to start on our study guides. All of our videos this week will be on your study guides. So I'll be working problems that we've done before: logarithms, exponential functions, linear functions, supply demand, matrices, you name it. And then also on my math lab, your assignment this week will be a review. Okay, it's required. I mean, it's still due next Tuesday at 11:45 p.m. like all, but it's not a specific content. It'll be problems mixed in with other problems that we've studied so far in this class. So, guys, this is getting serious now. Your midterm again, October the 14th. Uh, you got a window of 6 hours. Drop in again. Just uh, okay. One more thing. If you've been have been documented with some sort of disability mathematics, and you're entitled to accommodations, more testing time, a quiet environment, those types of accommodations, you have a decision to make. And unfortunately, this is a decision that you have to make on your own, because I don't know you well enough to know the things that do distract you, and the things that you will need help on. Uh, One school of thought here is if you take the test with me in the classroom from 2 o'clock to 8 o'clock, it's going to be a quiet environment and you're going to have extra time. Heck, you're going to have 6 hours. It's an hour exam. A lot of accommodations say, well, they get up to double the testing time, which says you get 2 hours. Heck, I'm giving you 6. All you got to do is arrange to get there in time to allow yourself the extra time. And if something happens you can't, then you need to let me know so we can make arrangements for you to go to Student Success Center. But anyway, you got to let me know. I don't have all these accommodations memorized. And I say that because some of you might want to take the test with me. It's going to be a quiet environment. You're going to get the extra time. And if you're there and something happens to your calculator, something wacky happens with your calculator, I'm going to be there to help you. Whereas if you're taking the exam in the Student Success Center without me there, guys, I can't help you because I'm not going to be there. I'd happily help you if I'm there, but I'm just not going to be there. So, guys, are you going to take it with me or in the Student Success Center? I don't know. I really don't. I don't know what to tell you because it just depends on you and how comfortable you are with the calculator, how comfortable you are with the content. It's just hard to say. It really is. But guys, that's a decision you need to make, and let me know what you need me to do. Ultimately, I want you to be successful. So again, it's just hard to say whether you need to have absolutely zero distractions. You've got extra time, which again, guys, that's going to be the way it's going to be up here. But maybe you just feel more comfortable taking it in that room in the Student Success Center. If that's the case, then go for it. But again, I can't help you if you're in that room, but I can help you if you're up here. I remember a student not long ago, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, he was really just going back and forth about what to do. So he decided he was going to take the test with me. And I tell you what, it was quiet, very quiet. He took about 2.5 hours, so he got his extra time. He did horribly. He got something like a 10%. He blamed it on the fact that he didn't take his exam in the Student Success Center. In fact, he kind of blamed me. He kind of said, Dr. Darbro, I think I messed up, and you kind of talked me into that. And I'm like, no, I didn't talk you into it. I gave you the choice. I just told you the advantage of both of these, and ultimately I let you make the decision because you know you better than me. So final exam, he was just no question he was going to take this thing in the Student Success Center because it was going to help him get a better grade. Because he scored an 8% on the final exam. So just because you make a decision and it turns out to be bad, it doesn't necessarily mean that the decision was the wrong one. Maybe you just didn't know what you were doing and you weren't going to do well either place. But guys, again, you know you better than me, so do what is best for you in this situation. Okay? Guys, that's all I got. Take care.